Truckers see a lot of strange things on the road at night, but nothing prepared me for what I saw out there on the plains. I've been a long-haul driver most of my adult life, and if there's one thing you learn quick, it's that the open road has its fair share of strange, sometimes terrifying moments. One night about 4 years ago, I was hauling a load for a distribution center out of Oklahoma. The run was supposed to take me through the night into New Mexico. It was mid-February, bitter cold, and the highway was practically empty. It was around 2:30 in the morning, and I'd been driving for nearly 10 hours straight. I was running on caffeine and plain stubbornness. My headlights were the only light cutting through that flat, endless black of the plains. Somewhere west of Amarillo, I spotted a figure standing just off the shoulder. At first, I thought it was a broken-down motorist, but when I slowed down, I realized something was off. The person was tall, rail thin, wearing a torn gray coat and what looked like a scarf. Except it hung too low, like their neck was longer than it should have been. The closer I got, the harder it was to focus on their face, almost like it was blurred out. I was about to roll down the window when they suddenly bolted into the grassland, disappearing in seconds. I floored it and tried to laugh it off, but the longer I drove, the more unsettled I felt. 10 minutes later, something else darted across the road in front of my truck. And for a split second, I thought it was a deer, but it was upright, running like a person. I didn't even tap the brakes this time. I just pressed the gas harder. But by now, exhaustion was setting in hard, and I knew I couldn't safely make it another 40 miles. I found the gravel turnout, parked the rig, and leaned the seat back for a quick nap. I must have been out for less than an hour when I suddenly woke up. My heart was racing, and I just had no idea why. Something in my gut told me to turn on the headlights. And when the beam lit up the road ahead, my blood ran cold. Standing just beyond the light was the same figure I'd seen earlier. The long scarf, the stretched neck, the blurred face. Only now I could see the eyes, wide, unblinking, just locked on me. I fired up the engine and pulled back onto the road, gravel spitting behind me. No way someone could have covered that distance on foot. Yet, they were here waiting, smiling at me. I didn't stop again until I reached the warehouse lot hours later, where I passed out in the cab until daylight. To this day, I can't explain what I saw. Maybe it was just exhaustion, or maybe a hallucination. But it felt too real, too wrong just to be nothing. And the worst part, even now, every time I drive that route, I catch myself glancing at the shoulder of the road, half expecting to see the figure waiting for me again.